Okay, welcome to ProServe 2012 training videos. In this video, I'm going to show you how to install updates. Let's go to the Updates tab on the support web page here. Now, first of all, I have two editions or two versions of ProServe 2012. I have an original version that I created back in 2012 that is basically my first series, which is the 1 series. The new G2 series starts with a V2. And also the logo at the top of the screen on your main menu screen indicates that it's the second gen. Example right there. I'm running the second gen. So you would answer this question accordingly. If you're running the previous version of ProServe 2012, then you're going to be looking at V1. If you're running the new one, you're going to be looking at V2. That's the difference. So that's this question here. That's what that question is asking me. Which version am I running? In this case, I'm going to answer yes. Now let me show you. There are no links yet, so it's waiting on me to answer this question so that it can give me the proper links to the download version that I need to be installing. I'm going to go ahead and click answer yes here because that's what I'm running. As soon as I answer yes, the program then is displaying the two download updates that are available for this particular edition of the V2 series. Now, if you'll look at the version number here, you'll see that I'm matching that version number actually. Okay. But I'm going to go ahead with this demo and show you how to download and install it. It's not going to hurt for me to do that since I'm running the same version. But what you want to be looking for, you want to look and see if your version up here is the same as this. If it's not, then that's when you would want to go ahead and download and install the update. This build date's going to change, and that version number is going to change. So the next version for this product is going to be V2.0.11. It's going to be version 11, and it's going to have a different date, whatever that may be. Okay, so at this point, you've realized or figured out that you are not running the latest version. So what you want to do is click this. What this is going to do is crank up another Internet Explorer browser outside of my product. I'm going to drop down. I've got to push this up a little bit so I can get this screen within the video screen here for you. Now I can grab it and pull it on up. Just bear with me here. Here we go. All right, right now I'm still running ProServe 2012. It's still running back here because I cranked that up from within the program itself. So it's very important that I exit that program before I try to download and install the update, because it's simply not going to work if I'm still running ProServe 2012. You're going to get this error right here if you're still running the program when you get past this point in the installation process. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is make sure at this point that I shut ProServe 2012 down. Now, I want to show you something before I do that, okay? If you want to use your favorite browser to, perform this process, at this point, you could select your right arrow and actually copy that shortcut, okay? Then you can crank up, for example, your favorite browser. In this case, I'm cranking up Microsoft Edge, and all I have to do is get in that address bar up here, press my Control V key, which will paste what I just copied, and then I could actually crank this same page up outside of ProServe 2012 within your favorite browser. Okay? And hopefully that's not confusing you. But I'm going to close that down at this point and come back to where I was, which it cranked up the old Internet Explorer. So I'm going to, again, I'm going to make sure I exit the program. So I'm coming back here. I'm going to exit ProServe 2012. And I'm going to make sure that if I'm running a network, you also need to make sure that no one's still logged in to ProServe on your network. And if you are running a network, you only need to install the updates on the main computer of where ProServe is actually installed, whether that be your server or your peer-to-peer network, and you're just installing the update on the main computer where ProServe 2012 resides. Now I'm back here. Now I'm ready to go ahead and download and install this. And what I'm about to do is basically what's already, that's on this screen is the same thing that I'm about to do. Now I can only click this option because that's what I selected from the previous screen. So I'm going to go ahead and click this guy. It's going to want to download. You can go ahead and save it. If you do, then you got to go find it and then double click it and install it. But usually it's best to just select run. It's going to download. You're probably going to get something similar to this. What you want to do is select actions, and you want to drop down to more options because you don't have the option to run anyway here. You have to click that. Then I can answer will run anyway. It's going to require permissions from an administrator. Then it's going to pop up here, show me the version number right here, which is verifying it again, exactly what the version number was. I'm going to click OK. Then it's going to default to this folder, which is normally where ProServe 2012 resides on your computer. If you, during installation, if you changed it, then it's necessary for you to click Browse here and actually change it to fit where you may have installed the product when you first downloaded it. So if everything's cool there, just select Unzip. I'm going to get this message that it was successful. Okay. Then I'm just going to simply click X on this and exit out. Now, if I were still running ProServe, I would have gotten an error right there. As soon as I clicked Unzipped, I would have gotten an error right here. But in this case, we had shut ProServe 2012 down, so we're good to go. So now I can just simply close this browser down, crank up ProServe 2012, log back in, and then verify that I just downloaded and installed the correct version that matches this. Okay? And in this case, it does. And that's basically it. So, thanks for watching the video. And if you enjoyed it, please be sure to give me a thumbs up. Thanks.